What's the boldest move you pulled at school? I was the quiet kid, always in the back row, nose buried in a book, the kind teachers forgot about during attendance. So when I tell this story, people never believe it was me. It was senior year, and our principal, Mr. Hargrove, was notorious for his morning announcements. Every day, like clockwork, he'd drone on for 15 excruciating minutes about attendance policies and cafeteria etiquette. The man had the charisma of wet cardboard. Someone should hijack the PA system, Dylan said one day at lunch. Everyone laughed, but something clicked in my brain. A challenge, a possibility. I'd been taking audio engineering as an elective. The teacher, Ms. Rodriguez, trusted me with the keys to the sound booth because I stayed late mixing tracks for the spring musical. That's how I discovered the booth connected directly to the school's PA system. "You're insane," my friend Ellie whispered when I told her my plan. "They'll expel you." "Only if they catch me," I replied, surprising myself with my confidence. For 2 weeks, I studied the routines. The office secretary left for exactly 7 minutes every morning to photocopy the attendance sheets. The booth was unmonitored until third period. I had a 15-minute window. The morning I chose, my hands trembled as I slipped into the booth. I plugged in my phone, loaded with a playlist I'd spent hours perfecting. My heart hammered so loudly I was certain someone would hear it. The clock hit 8:15. Hargrove would be reaching for the microphone. I took a deep breath and flipped the override switch. Instead of Hargrove's monotone, Queen's "Don't Stop Me Now" blasted through every classroom. I adjusted the levels, making sure the sound was perfect. Not too loud, not too soft. Just right for a revolution. Through the booth window, I watched the hallway transform. Classroom doors flew open. Students poured out, dancing, laughing, high-fiving. Teachers stood dumbfounded, some fighting smiles. I transitioned smoothly into Dancing Queen, then Twist and Shout. Each song was exactly 2 minutes. I'd timed this meticulously. I was 6 minutes in when I saw Mr. Hargrove storming down the hallway, face purple with rage. My exit strategy was simple. The back door of the booth led to a rarely used stairwell. I'd be halfway across campus before anyone realized the booth was empty. But as I prepared to leave, I noticed something through the window. Mrs. Peterson, the calculus teacher who'd lost her husband last month, was dancing with her students. She was laughing, actually laughing, for the first time since the funeral. I couldn't leave yet. I queued up one final song, Sweet Caroline, and watched as the entire school, even some reluctant teachers, joined in for the bay, bay, bay part. It was beautiful chaos. By the time security reached the booth, I was gone, blending into the crowd of dancing students. The legend of the Phantom DJ was born. They never discovered it was me. The school installed security cameras in the booth afterward, and Hargrove shortened his announcements to 3 minutes max, both victories in my book. At graduation, Hargrove gave a speech about appropriate channels for creative expression. When we moved our tassels, the speakers mysteriously played Schools Out instead of Pomp and Circumstance. That wasn't me. Turned out Ms. Rodriguez had her own rebellious streak. She winked at me during the ceremony. "Good levels on those songs," she whispered as I walked past. "Perfect gain structure. It's been 10 years since then. I'm an audio engineer for concerts now."